It is said that marriages are made in heaven, but to lead a blissful married life on earth, newly married couples need to understand each other. Also, for a happy married life, both the husband and wife should stay fit and fine. Only then it is possible to conceive healthy children. That is why couples should try and make a conscious effort to stay dedicated and committed to each other and their marriage. And in spite of all this, if problems still crop up in marriage, then Ayurveda and its principles can become your guide.
Namaskar. Welcome to Eternal Health. The topic of this lecture is Ayurveda for newly married couple. Yes, this is a very interesting lecture, and Ayurveda tells you a lot of things what you can do when you are just married. First of all, what is marriage? Why should we get married? This is the point. If you want to do anything in this world, there must be a reason behind it. Why do you want to do this? If you want to eat food, there is a reason, because you are hungry. If you want to go to play football, there is a reason, because maybe you want to do some exercise or you want to enjoy. So there is a reason for doing any kind of activity. Similarly, marriage. Most people may not know why should we get married. Therefore, I have seen more and more marriages are breaking now. Especially in the Western world, divorce is so common, and it actually creates so many problems in our life, in the emotional level of an individual, that I find that many diseases in our modern age are actually connected with this emotional breakdown. The purpose of a marriage mentioned in Ayurveda is so that two people can come together physically, psychologically, and spiritually. This is the idea of marriage. Marriage is not just a physical relation. It's not just for getting together and have some physical contact. In fact, in our modern language also, we say soulmate. Anywhere in the world where you go, they use the words like soulmate. And sometimes in India, I see people say that these two are like two bodies and one soul. So actually, this is not a physical relation. Marriage is not a physical relation. It is something beyond that. According to Ayurvedic tradition or the Vedic tradition, there are 4 parts of human life, and it is mentioned that in order to attain the goal of life, one should pass through these 4 sections of life. This is another big problem, because we have no education of understanding other people's nature. That is why most people, after getting married, they live together for some times and then they start fighting. I see so many people, they were in love before and they used to say, I love you, and then after marriage, especially maybe after 6 months or 1 year, they're fighting and they say, I hate you, I hate you. So this is lack of education. According to Ayurveda, if you learn these basic principles of marriage, then you can always enjoy your married life. Of course, there are some physical problems which the newly married couple faces. For example, they can have some kind of physical problems connected with urinary tract infections. In the males especially, they can have premature ejaculation, they can have some kind of problems with the sperms, they can have some erectile dysfunction. These kind of problems I often encounter in my practice, but I do not consider these very great problems. I can actually treat any kind of sexual dysfunctions within 4 to 8 weeks. A lot of people come to me, but what I am trying to convey through this lecture is to understand the real purpose of marriage, to understand that marriage is such a sacred relation. It is a sacred relation. It is not just a physical thing, and we have to realize that if we understand each other's feelings, if we understand each other's emotions, if we understand each other's soul and make a soul-to-soul connection, then only our marriage will be success, and we will be able to not only to be together in this life, but in every life. Thank you very much. Namaskar.